Hi Prashant.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Prashant. How are you?
Very good, very good. Nice to talk to you.
Same here, Prashant. So you live in
Uh,
Dubai, right? That's what Satish was
yeah,
mentioning.
yeah. I'm living in Dubai.
Okay. So and he was telling that you'll be coming back to India somewhere some next month.
Yes, yes, very soon. Mid of next month, I'll be here. I will be there.
Okay, so then you'll be staying in India after that, or again you'll be plan to go back.
Yeah, yeah. I'm planning to settle down there.
Okay. Very good, very good.
Uh, yeah, just after around 10, 12 years of
Oh.
abroad stay, so better to settle down in Bangalore.
Yeah, I can relate what you're saying. Awesome. Very good.
Yeah,
So you're born
you
and
are
brought up
based
in
in
Bangalore, is it?
Bangalore.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
missed.
basically, yeah. Basically, my home city is Shumoga,
Shimoga.
but we settled down in Bangalore from past 15, 20 years.
Okay. Very good. I think kind of like me only. Actually, my hometown is near to Tirupati, Andhra Pradesh, and
Oh, okay.
the last almost around 13 years I'm in Bangalore. So, but still,
That's good.
parents stays in my hometown only. So we have some agriculture
Ah,
and also they're just looking after those things. But yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes.
here. Me and my brother also lives in Bangalore. So it's been
Oh, okay. That's good.
2004 I came. It's been 14 years almost. Yeah, time flies.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So, very good. How you know Satish? Satish and Soumya?
We are the classmates,
Oh, very good. Yeah.
and we are like a golden friends, like childhood friends.
Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah.
so nice. Still, you are in touch. None of my childhood friends are in touch with me.
It's happened some the thing is that the way we were there in the even we were there together in hostels also, so we are like a group of best friends.
That's quite good. Really good.
As a professional way it's going around, so but as a friendship we are in touch still.
That's really good, no? So some old memories we
Yeah.
can just get together whenever we are having that.
Yes, those are a wonderful time and days, and never it won't come back.
Yeah, see, there is a saying, no, every day we have to learn to enjoy because this the day won't come again. So most of the times we'll be
Yeah.
looking saying that there will might be some other day will good day will come, we'll enjoy. But what I realized is we should learn to enjoy every moment so that you won't regret later.
Exactly. Yeah.
Very good,
And
Prashant.
the same similar way, just what I'm thinking, just I had a plan here in Middle East to something to do it. But the thing is that market is not so cooperative here, and it's a bit day by day it's getting uh, drawbacks. So felt that just better to move back and enjoy the life with the family and parents all together.
Makes sense.
With the
Actually, one of my
home city.
cousin stays in Dubai, and he used to
Okay.
work for some company. I forgot the company name, but after that, last 3 4 years, he started his own business. But every time he says it's not going good. Anytime I have to come back. But probably he is into this hardware maintenance and some
Okay.
contractual thing, CC cameras, something he was telling. I didn't pay too
Oh,
much
okay.
of attention.
Security system,
Yeah,
CCTVs. Yeah.
yeah, CCTV, yeah, those things. But he's not so happy. But he's telling I'm somehow surviving, but I'm not able to say something. Something was telling.
Uh,
So
the thing
yeah.
is like commit many peoples they are working hard to establish their own as well as with the companies, even employees are working very hard, but
Mm-hmm.
nowadays it's not so good, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the thing is that what myself what I think that in very positive way, that some certain time we have to get experience, we have to work with some companies or with someone who
Mm-hmm.
had experience. One
Correct.
certain stage, we should, when we get experience, then we should explore ourselves what
Ourselves.
best we can do.
So true. Because we don't want to be the same cycle every time for entire life. So
Exactly.
that was
So
the thought process even I had, and I can exactly relate with you. And I just saw a good life. life job was good. So 2004 I started career. So 3 4 years, 5 years it was good. 2009 I saw certain things are going down in economy, and that time I thought, okay, I have some experience. Let me start doing something of my own. It will be better so that I can rely on this going forward. And
yeah,
but life is life hits in between. When I started thinking, I
yeah,
thought, okay, let me enter into real estate, and did something here and
mm,
there. And with a
yeah,
couple of partners, we went to there, and those guys are not good guys, so they have cheated me, and I lost a lot of
uh,
money. And things went.
yeah. Even
And when that
the
happened,
thing is,
my immediate thought has shifted from investing money to do a business to investing time to do a business, because I whatever I had already lost. So I was looking for opportunity where I can invest time and efforts, not the money, because money I didn't have. So that's unfortunately I just
that,
happened to meet a couple of my with one of my friend. I met my mentor, and luckily he was trying to scale up his venture at the time, what he was doing for parallel to his job. And he told, hey, Satish, I am looking to scale up to next level. I'm looking for a few people, but the only concern I have is I'm not looking for money investments from people, but I'm looking for the time commitment. So before committing the time, it's better to understand each other better, and you should know what I am doing,
yeah,
and at the same time I need to understand how you are thinking towards a business world. And once these things
yeah,
goes well, we can think about it further, like that he told. I was very happy with the word. He didn't say let's do it together. He said understand, if you really likes, then we can do it together. So that sentence really I
that's right.
liked it. And
Yes,
he took me through a step-by-step approach, because he didn't say everything at one shot, saying that this is what is everything you have to do. It took me a couple of multiple levels, step-by-step approach, and I just went through the steps, and I really understood. And he gave me some assignments in between, gave some material to read through, and I was very happy with the approach. And at the end, I could able to understand what he's doing. Then now he is mentoring me. You know that I earn his respect. I can say that he is mentoring me and coaching me in business and life right now. And probably we are having a couple of opportunities to just extend to the people. That's when we are talking to Satish and Soumya, and understanding how they are looking, and we are in the process of evaluation right now. And he told, yeah, we can talk to Prashant. So that's how we got together today.
yeah, that's right. The thing
So
is, that's why we have a group of friends. Some of group of friends, we had couple of discussed the chance how we can establish something our own. We had
mm-hmm.
couple of discussion, but the thing is that we are more busy with our work, and we are all of them like as you mentioned. One thing I like, that money is not the investment. First thing,
Exactly.
first is time and
Mm-hmm.
effort
Yeah, yeah,
and the interest.
true.
Okay. So based on that, these three things we worked out with some discussions. We came up. We will start, but due to of our some certain thing is investment is required more. Few
Mm-hmm.
people not ready to. These things happen, so it is withdrawn.
Mm-hmm.
So just now I am thinking in such a way that okay, we thought, we think, we discuss, everything is fine. Now let's explore something, and we let's start. This time we spend, so that I didn't committed anything in job yet. First
Mm-hmm.
thing I would like to come down to Bangalore and spend some time, so that explore, understand the things. How,
Mm-hmm.
where is the demand, how we can supply. Only thing is
Mm-hmm.
two in the market, nothing else more. One is the demand, where's the demand, supply the requirement.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
the business.
Very
Yeah,
good, very good. I like the way how you are thinking, Prashant. You are not in a hurry of just jumping in something and doing certain things, which is
yeah,
not going to.
yeah,
That will be a disaster for sure most of the
yeah.
times.
Mm.
And I'm not sure what Satish has mentioned to you, but did he say something, or he just said talk to me?
Basically, just yesterday late night we had a discussion. Just these are the kind of a opportunity. That's as I mentioned. First thing, we should understand the
Mm-hmm.
system, what is
Mm-hmm.
the opportunity, how. But only one thing in his brief, I like that it is that no, first thing you have, they would like to understand, make you understand
Mm-hmm.
how the system, and they will guide you, and that is it. next one step, when you are clear enough and they understand your interest and how you can focus on it, that's
Mm-hmm.
based on next step we can go ahead. That's
Right.
I really like. The thing is that, example, I don't know anything about the business. I'm in a very in my own stream. I'm in a professional career right now. Okay,
Mm-mm-mm.
but when I'm moving back to business sector, what I have limited knowledge, I'll focus only on that.
Exactly.
When I
Mm-hmm.
get some experts from like you guys, so it is a learning things for us. That's a good opportunity.
So
That's
true.
what I
So
I thought.
see, really I can relate with you, Prashant, because I was in the same boat when I met my mentor first time, and I
Hmm.
was ready to listen and explore and learn, and if somebody is ready to teach me. But unfortunately, if you see
Definitely.
outside the business world, nobody will come and teach you exactly what to do in a business normally. That's
Agree.
a missing link in the real world. Actually, it is.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
see, my objective actually, Satish is absolutely right. So we are going to take a step-by-step approach, and
Hmm.
it's going to take at least 3 weeks or more than that to come for one conclusion saying that whether we are willing to work together or not. So I want you
Okay.
to have a patience, and I will take you
Okay.
at least a 7-step approach with you, where
Okay.
I'll give you a brief introduction today, and I give you some material. Post that, I'll give you a revenue model, then products, then activities. We'll go step by step. So,
Okay. Done.
and every level I'll be communicating with my mentor as well. So he is the one who is going to guide us and mentor us if everything goes well. Because he is the busiest person normally. He has so many people to talk. So on behalf of him, I'm just trying to understand certain things from your end, and I'll pass information to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So if you see, Prashant, what happens is what we are talking is it's not a B2C. It's not a business to customer. We are talking about a business to business. When we are talking about a
Okay.
business to business, not going to happen in overnight. It's not a one-time transaction. Get something,
Yeah.
pay something, and done. That is the B2C normally happens. But B2B, we need to work together for a couple of years. Then only we can make good fortune out of it. So when you are thinking about working together for a couple of years, the trust and transparency and mutual respect has to come first. If that is not
Yes.
there, it's very difficult for you
No,
to
no.
focus on your work.
Yeah. Definitely.
So my ultimate aim for this 7 times or 8 times what we are thinking about talking together or a video call, when you come back to Bangalore, we can meet one on one. So our aim is to get that first, the transparency, trust, and respect from you and me.
Yeah.
And I want to understand how you are also thinking. You need to understand what I'm going to do. So once you
Yes.
know these two things are clear, right, then it's very easy for us to work together. So
Definitely.
yeah, and if you see, right, I was not a person about exploration or something, but situations demanded, so that I started exploring, and that's when I happened to read such a lot of books. And uh, how would it you are reading books, Prashant? PMA books, positive mental attitude, and self help.
See, since we are most career oriented professional in our stream, we
Mm-hmm.
read our book. Maximum is relevant to the our stream.
Yeah, technologies.
So
Yeah.
yeah, technology is what we can explore more in our own industries in such a
Mm-hmm.
way. Since I'm in a civil structural engineering stream, I am
Mm-hmm.
exploring a lot. I've done most of the what's kind of like high-rise building designs and palace towers,
Okay. Okay.
stadiums, all done. Now I have to build my own dream now.
Understood, understood. So I can. So that's what I thought. I was in the same boat, but I thought once college is done, books are done. I was thinking about only technology thing. But when I was
Yeah,
thinking about exploring certain things to my life, so technology is not going to help me most of the times. I need to understand
yeah,
how it works.
yeah. Yeah,
So
just one thing I would like to add to one point of view. What I believe, technology is overhead now,
exactly.
but history going to be repeat.
True.
The thing is that history, as you mentioned, one is transparency, trust, belief.
Yeah.
Okay, these are going to be come back,
Correct.
and the money investment is not a big deal now in the market, because now there is no value for 1 crore, 2 crore, or anything.
Correct.
But there are many chances, even if they are ready to invest, there is a lot of chances to lose that money.
Yeah, true.
But there are a less opportunity to earn that money now.
Correct. Yes, agree.
Okay, so I believe in that, in the same way that we like most of the people, like I believe you and we are all, we don't have a like a background, is we are not came from with a golden spoon or silver spoon. Like our
True.
parents and all, they struggled a lot,
Correct.
okay, to educate us, give a good life.
Hmm.
Now we have worked for some other companies and in a professional way to get settled down. But
Exactly.
now we have to do something to make asset or something else for our next generation
Exactly. Hmm.
without losing of what we have in hand.
True. So true.
In that, we can invest the time, we can invest our patience, we can explore our knowledge,
Correct.
get trained.
So true.
That's it.
Exactly. That's I can definitely agree with almost every point what you are saying. So
Yeah.
uh, if you see, that's what I'm about to talk about, this asset. If you see, when I was talking about the book, right? It just happened to read by coincidentally or by my mentor's suggestion, a book called Rich Dad and Poor Dad by author called Robert Kiyosaki. Heard about him
Mhm.
by any chance? Robert Kiyosaki?
No, no,
No,
to be
bro.
honest.
Even I was not. But my mentor has suggested me that book, and
Okay.
he told me, read this book. It will be helpful. It's a self-help book in the finances. He says, author
Okay.
is a very practical man. I like these books, and he says everybody thinks about having an active income, but nobody has a concept of passive income in their agenda, because nobody knows what is passive income. Passive income will
Mhm.
come from asset based incomes. Asset, as you are telling, we should be in a position to build our own asset, so that asset will give you some income. So I don't mind
Yes.
working next 10 years hard. After that, without my effort, some asset has to come, month on month recurring income has to happen to my pocket. So that's what he talks about. So you start active income, but have a plan to start your own asset, so that it can give you some returns. So ultimate aim should be, you should earn passive income. Then only you can become
Yes.
successful in life. So
Yeah.
that thought was a very powerful thought in my mind. I thought, man, what else I can do to create an asset? He gave some examples like real estate and like writing a book, singing a song, some technology inventions. Unfortunately, I'm not following any of those categories. I never had too much of money to build a house and live for rent, or I'm not that much intelligent to invent something. So I'm a common man. And he says there is some options available for a common man also to get into this asset-based incomes. That's when he wrote the book called Business of 21st Century. Business of
Okay.
21st Century. He talks about creating an asset through community building or network building. He wrote a
Okay.
textbook on this concept. How a
Mhm.
common man who is willing to invest his time and effort by learning and understanding from somebody who is already successful, and create his own network and asset, and go and create asset of his own. This is a
Mhm.
total textbook on this concept, and it's 140 pages book. It is. I have a PDF version, e-copy. What I would be doing is,
Yeah.
Prashant, I'll be sharing that book with you. I want you to
Yeah,
read
please.
that book, and once you read
Yeah.
that book, you can really comprehend the high-level overview. Once you know the high-level overview, what happens is you can relate with me when I'm talking about the revenue model and the details, how you're implementing.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
and this book has three parts. First part, he talks about the potential about this industry, how the building of community can just give you, what kind of things it can fetch you, and he talks about what kind of different assets can be created through this community building or network building. And third one, how to choose the right partnership with a service provider and a business associate, as a business owner, as a person. So these are three parts. So it's not that I wanted to complete reading book like a novel. Just understand what he talks, and take 3 4 5 days, and then we can talk further. Then I leave you with the next level of thoughts now. So are you with me
Okay.
till now? Is it fine?
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
questions?
that's fine.
No questions, sir?
Only thing is, I may require a bit more time, to be honestly, because the thing is, just this is a time for my relocation and all. I have to put a lot of time here in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
duration, especially.
You have to wrap up a lot of
For
things.
lot of, yeah, I have to wrap up all my commitments, cars, house, everything, every cargo and other stuff. Office, a lot of projects are committed.
Mm, mm,
So
mm, mm, mm.
that,
Sure, sure, sir. I
yes,
can relate.
that, yeah, that will be a great pleasure to have that book. And I have a lot of thoughts, and as you mentioned, and as it is, as you mentioned, the brief of that textbook, I am 100% rely on that, because I'm like a very practical, honest, and I'm very straightforward guy.
Mm.
Either some few things it may hurt, it may feel bad, but it's a honest answer I will give.
That's
So
a good
that,
thing.
yeah.
Very good,
So
very good.
the thing is that we are not going to lose anything. That's a fact.
Yes.
Okay. In the same way, as you mentioned, as we have earned a lot of money in working with some people, and we made a lot of things, a successful life. Now we making an asset that's really wonderful, and we are. I am also having the same thing. The textbook, as you brief, I don't want to invest much. Yes, I will invest my knowledge, my time, and my effort, but it should create an asset for us
Exactly. Mm.
without any loss of our investment.
Yeah, yeah.
So it
So,
will be a regular income. It will be automatically. It will generate.
exactly. So true.
Definitely.
Good, good. So, other things what I have realized during my initial stages in the business is uh, nothing is going to happen until you have a commitment. I need to
Yep.
have a daily schedule because I used to work. People are struggling to keep their full time job. When I was thinking about
Mm.
doing something parallel to my job, I should be working more than other people. That's a common sense.
Mm.
So where will
Yep.
I get the time? I need to plan my calendar in such a way that I should be spending couple of hours every day for this business. It's not that today I do, I'll think about doing next month or next week. That's not going to work consistently. Some hours I got able to spend at least around 12 to 15 hours per week for this business. So I
Yep.
think that's really a bare minimum requirement for any business to work in a nicer way. Not a day I'm talking, it's a week's time. So I hope you are
Yep.
okay with that and you are able to get that much time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
Time commitment is more important, as we are going to establish something.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Very good. So, other thing is the one I need to change my thought process from an employee mindset to how a business owner thinks. So, normally what happens
Definitely.
entirely, my career was into this where work 30 days, get a paycheck, work 30 days, get a paycheck.
Yeah.
So, but businesses probably won't give you return on the month one or month two. It might take year or two to get
Long term.
substantial. It's a long term thing. Here, at the
Yeah.
same time, every business expects you to feed some business money and running cost. In this business, running cost here, business feeding is nothing but the time investment, couple of hundreds here and there. Because if you see, I'm talking to you, there is internet connectivity. This is an investment for
Mm.
me. So this is small things is there, but we are not expecting lakhs or crores here. Couple of things will be there, couple of thousands here and there. These things I need to develop. I could able to understand that with my help of mentor, and I started doing my time investment for this business. And
Yeah.
next thing, other thing, if you see, right, I'm not sure about your background, your family background, but my family, I told you, my father is a farmer and struggled, studied, and got into a job. Only thing I know is farming or job. Now, I never understood when we go and talk to people about your ideas and try to explain your concepts and say this is what the product and service I'm going to deal with, either they should agree or they shouldn't agree and keep quiet. But for my surprise, what I started getting a lot of negative feedbacks from people. They started telling you might not able to do it. This is a waste of time. You are wasting your time. Don't do this. This is not good thing. A lot of negative feedbacks from people, even though they are not agreeing. So that was a very surprising factor for me because I was never had that kind of experience. When I really went and did some business analysis and talked to people, right? Everybody started telling the same thing. If you don't have guts to talk, face a negative situation, you can't run big business successfully. You say if you open a normal saree shop where people, the clothes showroom, and people will come and say, show that, show this, show this, and they'll say, I'm not liking, and they'll go. You are not going to cry saying that this guy didn't like, right? You'll you'll fold it and keep it in the shelf. Somebody else will come and buy and go. So this what I
Yeah.
need to develop. So what that time I my mentor has helped me to give the vision and say believe what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Yeah. Satish, could you be online for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Just someone give. Yeah, just someone give. Yeah. Uh, Hi. Yes, okay. Just I'm in a meeting. You want anything to get it done in?
Just wanted to see if you're good, then okay.
Yeah. Just I have me. I'm in a meeting. Just could it come after 15, 30 minutes, if you don't mind? All right. Thank you very much. Sorry, Satish.
No problem, no problem, Prashant. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's what is a mindset which I have to develop. I could able to do that. That means I could able to go against to the people what they are saying and prove my point. What I have done is right or wrong. So, if you
Yeah.
see, do you have any this kind of experience till now in your life, Prashant, where you
Yes.
went with the flow
Yes.
and against the flow?
Yes. See, the thing is, have not done this experience. I have not haven't had an experience in a other way, but in a professional field, yes, definitely.
Okay.
See, example, since I'm gone from in the same way as you, your parents are a farmer, your my parents also farmer, and
Mm-hmm.
struggled a lot and reached some. They given a good life and education.
Mm-hmm.
So we are here now. From start to end, just struggle, struggle, struggle. But our life is wonderful now.
Very good.
Okay. And the same way, right now I'm in a manager position. Since there will be challenges in each and every stage when we grown up.
Correct.
There are many challenges I face. Prashant, you can't do this. You can't deliver this. How you can? No, no possible. Many
Mm-hmm.
people they will approach the management or no. I don't have any. Never say no.
Mm-hmm.
I I won't raise the issue. But if there is any issue really which we can't achieve, I will go with a solution. What we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Several options I will prepare. Then I
Mm-hmm.
will approach my management. So in that way, so we can get some certain way we can get the succeed in it.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
I really like the negative thoughts from anyone, but I will take it very positively then.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Awesome.
that I will say, if example my boss, either he will say when he say yes, if I say yes, when he say no, if I say no, because boss is saying yes. No, I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
wrong. So what is exactly positive or practical, how we can deliver what we can do, I'm
Mm.
very positive. If example in a team mates, if we have agreed and we are given any instruction to deliver, and
Mm-hmm.
if they have any issues, they will rise. No, Prashant is like this, he is giving a lot of workload for us, no, which I can't do, and so, okay. Yes, I will. Yeah, as a manager, I will. They won't come to me directly. They will come in another way, and he will say, "Oh, Prashant is not good and all." Okay, well, fine, not a problem. Just I will have some weekly meeting, so I will gather them and I will have a special meeting, separate meeting with them. And okay, this is my thought. Okay, I think you can do much better than this one. Have any
Mm-hmm.
problems or anything? If you are struggling, let me know. But
Yeah.
have a practice, accept the challenges.
Exactly. Exactly. Good.
Okay.
Good. I really like it
Example,
so much.
yeah. One example I will tell you. Just I was in some short term since my baby was small. I was in India for a
Mm.
while, and I'm in a very good position as a manager. But when moving back to Middle East, that time the one company offered me as a lower position, but they given a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Prashant, we would like to test you. We would like to evaluate you. Are you capable to work as a manager or not?
Mm-hmm.
Then even what you are expecting, salary is whatever you are, we will pay. Then I
Mm-hmm.
said, no problem. I don't want a salary what I am expecting for as a manager position. Give me as a position you are going to offer. I have a confidence I can prove and I will achieve. This
Mm-hmm.
happened. I got promoted within short time. That's the challenges I'm going to face and accept.
Mm-hmm. Very
That's
good.
the
Very
way.
good. Very good.
I mean,
That's a good thing.
one thing, when we have a skill, we no need to worry.
Worry, exactly.
That's
So
yeah,
that the skill and the confidence when you have, right, you no need to worry about what outside world says to you.
uh,
Absolutely right.
exactly.
So that confidence I could have, I had to grow in the business world. So I really had a good confidence with my technology and the work what I did. But at the same time, this being a new thing for me, right? I need to just own my somebody else trying to see, and through my mentor's eyes, I could able to see what is the end of the tunnel. Then I started believing, and then I got the confidence that man, yes, I can do it. So I can definitely relate with you.
Okay.
Somewhere somebody is successful, right? They can replicate that. It's not a big deal at all. Very good, very good. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
And one just final thing I just trying to understand is somebody who is already very successful in building asset-based incomes, and if he is ready to willingly come and teach you how to do that. So, are you a person you value that and learn and implement?
Oh, definitely. I'm very keen to learn. When Satish explained to me, I said only one thing.
Mm-hmm.
There are many people will say, okay, when you approach any successful businessman, you won't give a exact result, exact feedback. They will say, oh no, this is a loss and we invested, market is not so good and no, 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 blah, 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 blah. The thing is that very rare opportunities will get to learn. Okay, like one thing I really appreciate your the way you guys are approaching that. First teach and make sure and make understanding the
Mm-hmm.
how we can grow up, and how we can build the confidence and all. That's really appreciate. This is very like a unique way.
Thank you.
Okay. And no one will see in our mind we will have a very some certain part of knowledge how we can establish our own, but when we get some certain successful guys, that's really wonderful. That's also one part of the asset.
Exactly, exactly.
if, if we knowledge, then definitely no one can uh, ready to lose that, definitely.
Exactly. So, good, good. So these were a
Yeah,
couple of things I just thought of getting to know each other today, Prashant. So I'll be sharing that book
yeah,
with you right now. Just go over with the
yep,
book. Take some time,
yep,
probably a week or so, and probably now once, probably next Saturday again, we can meet for 15-20 minutes, and I can just
yep,
talk about the book, and then I'll share you next level of things, and
yep.
we can just look forward to meet you again. Once you come back, we can meet for one-on-one also in Bangalore. And look forward.
Yeah, one thing, just a few things, just I would like to ask you.
Please.
Like, when we will thought, many people will think about first thing when business when we discuss, they will many people will think about, okay, where how much is the investment, when we can get the profit,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, how it will be the run the business, and so
Mm,
on so.
correct.
But I am very different way, very practical manner. Just I will think, and just I would like to know what stream of business you have,
Hmm.
your dream, and how you, what's your thought.
Sure, sure. I'll tell you. As I was mentioned, if you see, end of the day, what me and my mentor we are trying to do is, let me give one example so that you can understand. Have you heard about this wire rooms? How it's operating in India? Wire
Yeah.
rooms.
Yep.
If you
Yep.
see, they are not owning anything, but they are the
Mhm.
biggest service providers in the hotel and hospitality industry right now.
Yep.
because they went to the service providers who are ready to provide this hospitality services, and went and created one more community called people who are seeking for this service. Now they're acting as a market space. That's into hotel industry. Take an example of Ola. They went and pulled together all the drivers who are ready to provide cab services to people, and pulled together there are people who are seeking for cab services. They're acting as a market space. What me and my mentor are doing, we are in the process of creating our own community with and expose this community to the retail sector manufacturers and healthcare and retail products who want to reach the customers directly. As and when this transaction happens with my community, I'll be having a profit sharing model with the manufacturers. So end of the day, my services are into retail segment. Reason I choose retail segment in healthcare, which is a very stable and lucrative industry, which is going to go forever.
Okay.
You got my point, right?
Okay.
So if I'm able to establish myself with a loyal audience, with a proper community, a customer which I'm to call, and after that my monthly turnovers are guaranteed. Why? The daily product and services which you use on monthly basis at your home, that's what I'm going to deal with. That's what we see all the big business families right now in India, they're entering into the industry. All Ambanis, Birlas, Tatas, Mittals, everybody into selling paste and soap. Why? Because there is a recurring product, recurring turnover, profit potential is huge. That's what I'm doing. I'll talk about products. I'll show you the products and services, the manufacturers who are associating, backend who are helping us to deliver the products to the people. Those things I'll talk in the going forward. Not a big deal.
Yeah, that will be fine. That's more than enough for me.
Good, yeah, very good, Prasanth. It was really nice talking to you today, and we'll meet on next Saturday, probably around the same time. We'll talk more.
Yeah, definitely, Satish.
Take care. Prashant. Yeah, take care. Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah, bye.